Look at the pig. He's a piggy bank. I got an offer on eBay and I accepted it. Just a quick little backstory on these. I found these at the Salvation Army. You would have seen it in the video that was titled something like, you know, metal, or I scored a lot of metal, something like that, or the metal motherlode. I forget the title on that particular video, and it was true. I had a lot of items in my cart that were all metal, and these were 3 of the pieces. They were individually priced. I picked it up because, let me see if I can zoom in on that. Reed and Barton. I thought Reed and Barton only made flatware. I did not know that they made these enamel pieces. Look at the color on these, the yellow. And of course, I had never seen them before, but since I picked these up, I have seen this bowl multiple places in multiple colors. Isn't that ironic? Like something you've never in your entire life seen before, and now I can't stop seeing them. I was able to pick these 3 pieces up for $11.97, which is a lot at a thrift store. I paid it anyways because I listed them up for $65 on eBay yesterday. And this morning I had an offer for $56 and I accepted it. Ironically, I had also gotten a message on eBay from a different person asking for a lot of pictures. They wanted to see every detail of them. And I'm like, there's not much to see. They're yellow on this side and the silver plate on the other side. And I had pictures of the tops, the bottoms, all of that. So I wasn't that enthused to take the extra pictures I would normally if I hadn't have sold them in the morning. So I sent a message to that person saying, sorry, already sold to another buyer. I also cross-posted these to eBay, Etsy, and Poshmark. And when I put these on Poshmark, they were shared so many times. Don't be sleeping on Poshmark when it comes to vintage items. There are a lot of vintage buyers over there. It is a bright sunny day. It is July 3rd. So happy 4th of July for everyone who's watching this. It'll be after 4th of July when you're seeing this, but I'm going to go into the value world and see what I can find to flip for a profit. I knew right away that this was a Royal Hager figurine, the mother and daughter together. They were asking $18.41, so I did leave it behind. I might have been able to get maybe $30 to $40 for it. Look at the pig. He's a piggy bank. That would be the stopper, I guess. $2.92. He's modern. Muddy water pottery. He's kind of hiding under there. Let's get him out so people can see him. I love looking through all the baggies. But I happen to be on this side of the aisle. But I stopped at this one because I saw this needlepoint thread, or the, you can make all kinds of things with this. People do friendship bracelets, but you can use it for a lot of the needlepoint and all kinds of, looks like there's a lot of full ones in there, and one full skein of yarn. It says $3.50, and it's got a couple of these in there too. Look. Oh, and a couple patterns. I'm not sure what that is. It's got mystery items in there. I love a good mystery bag. First item in the cart. I spent a few minutes looking through the mugs and the dishes. I didn't see anything. I like this pillow up here. I'm looking for something for my little bench on my porch. You know, like cushions. But there's only one of them. I need two. As I was heading to the register, oh, it's a shame it's all tore up. It's all tore up. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, love these baskets. Just doing one more last check along here. These are so pretty. I love the cobalt blue. Little spongeware pottery piece. This is Roseville, USA, 90 cents. For 90 cents, I'm going to get that. Oh, look at how delicate these are. Look how delicate those are. Too delicate. It's the next day, and we are celebrating 4th of July. We're hanging out by the lake, having a picnic, and then, of course, fireworks.
Never know.
Poor pupper dog Lola. She is napping the next day. This is the haul from the Value World. I'm going to open this up because I am so curious as to what everything is in here. Did I get anything good? Is it going to be worth my investment of $3.50? I think so, because I think this skein of yarn will probably sell for $5 by itself. And then this little item here is a little pottery item. So we'll get to that, but I'm going to open this bag first. My total spend at the Value World was $4.66. That includes tax. When I give my totals, it always includes tax, just so you know. Okay, I tore a big giant hole, but that's all right. Oh my goodness, look at this. I'm very curious about these. These are all new. Oh, it's in a nice Ziploc. Oh, there's projects that are started, and there's different sizes of these. Oh my goodness. So this skein is attached to that. Maybe I could finish the project. Figure out what I want to do with it. It's all tangled up. And oh, this one is tied to this. And then what is that on there? I don't know why that's on there. That's so weird. I love the colors. I love variegated yarn. You know, when it's multicolored, it's called variegated. This one's a nice and it's very soft, like fluffy, fuzzy. Let's see what's over here. This is, oh my goodness, it is an old ball jar, you know, that they use for canning. That's got a metal lid full of buttons. Oh my. I don't know that much about buttons, but I know people love their buttons. That'll be a whole, I'll have to do my research on that and have to let you know what I find out about the buttons. That'll probably be another video for sure. And then, okay, patterns. These look like they're modern ones, but oh my goodness, there's a whole bunch of them. These have a little bit of value. If they're super old, I think they have more value. I have to look to see if there's dates on these. I'm just trying to get them all out here. Okay. So in general, you would buy the pattern, and this one's for like doll clothing. If this is cut or uncut is what matters to the people that buy patterns. But some people want these just for decor. They put them into baskets, or you know, they're very creative with their vignettes. But these are definitely more modern ones, especially like this. This is a very modern looking picture. Now this is a little bit older because it's not a picture. And so I wonder if there's dates on these. Probably not. I'm going to be able to figure that out right away. Pajamas. Now, is this dresses for Barbie dolls? Yes. Design your own fashion doll clothes. That's so fun. I have a friend of mine who actually does sew and sell Barbie dresses and Barbie clothing. And what she tries to find is interesting fabrics, you know, to do all kinds of accessorizing to these, you know, doll clothes that she's making, these Barbie doll clothes. But she also looks for vintage fabrics so that she can make like authentic, like looking like 1960s or 1970s type of, you know, outfits for the dolls. And she sells those all over the world. She has them up on eBay, and I guess they ship all over the place. So that's fun. We have nightgowns, more baby doll clothes. This is for full-grown women. And little girls again. So that's interesting. I have no idea what the value is on these items. Let's go to here. Oh, so this is mainstays. Initially, so look, that says $1.91 on it, but then they just lighted up all of these crafting things and threw it into that bag that I paid $3.50 for. 100% acrylic yarn. It's purple. I think that's an easy flip. Somebody will want that. And then I gotta find out more about these. So it looks like I have 4 of them, which is nice. And I don't know. I might have to work on this one. Maybe make something out of that. So back in the day, they used to have these little handheld. They were little and skinny, about like this big, and they had these things on it. I don't know what you call them, pegs or something, like 4 pegs. And you would take a needle and you would just flip the yarn over it. Same thing here. You're flipping the yarn over here and you're knitting with it. And it would make this long string thing, and then you could then make items out of it. And I love that. I used to use that as a kid, and it kept my hands busy. I was always making something with them. You know, you make these long worms, and then you can like coil the worms up and make different items. Like you could make like coasters out of them, all kinds of things. So that was a fun thing that I used to do. And then this would be like a giant version of this. And of course, they also, I think they have ones that you can crank, and then sometimes people even put like a drill on the crank and they make it really fast, so it creates the item, whatever you're making. I'm not sure what you make out of this. It's funny, I do know how to knit and crochet. Knitting, not so much. Crocheting, yes, I know crocheting, but I can't think off the top of my head, like, what items do you make out of this? You could make hats, scarves, I guess. I'm not sure what else. Maybe you could make, I don't know. I'd have to look up patterns. So as I find out more about these, you'll hear about that in later videos for sure. And then this is hat yarn knitting kit. Makes a child-size hat. Includes 1 palm. Oh, so that's the, okay. So it looks like maybe they were going to make the hat with this. And then that's the little pom-pom that goes on the top of the hat. How fun is that? Again, don't know the value of these. Maybe I'll look it up and I'll pop it on the screen here, I'll look one of these up and see what they go for, and then we'll know if I made out with that. Don't know the value of these either. That leaves us with all of this embroidery thread. It looks like there's a skein in there, a big skein of it. So I have sold embroidery thread before. I was down in the bins, the Goodwill outlet bins down in Indiana, and I saw a couple of these on the bottom of a bin, and I was like, oh, let me just grab those. And then I found more and more, and I probably had like a small, like, I don't know how many of them. And my daughter's like, why are you picking those up? And I said, because they weigh nothing. You're going to pay like a penny for all of them, because when you buy things from the bins, it's by weight, right? So I threw them in there. So then I threw them up on eBay as a mixed lot, and they sold. Because I think individually, when you go to the stores to try to buy these, they're pretty expensive. And so if you want a bunch of different colors, or you're just looking for them, and I was like, that's kind of how it works. If you pay a couple pennies for, say, embroidery thread, and then you sell that for, I don't know, $5 to $7 or something for the bag lot that I put up there. I don't remember how much I sold them for. I said, then you take all that money, and then you go out and you buy more items, and you just multiply. So you're multiplying, and then you're multiplying the money. So sometimes you don't make a lot of profit on things. Now, this is a lot of thread, so I think I can get really good money for this. Off the top of my head, I can't think how much. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys know the value? And oh my goodness, what is in there? I'm going to have to open this up. We'll see what's in here. I'm going to open this up in a second. So don't know the value of this, but looking at the size and amount of it, I'm thinking somewhere in that $20 range, maybe more. So we'll say $20 plus on that. And that pays for everything here, plus my little item over here. Let's look at this real quick. Right as I was heading up to the register, they had things on top of the clothing racks, and I was like, oh, that's a little pottery piece. Let me take a look. Just love it. Spongeware, and it says Roseville, Ohio, made in USA, 90 cents. You can't beat that. You can't beat that price. So of course I picked that up, and I could probably sell this for, in that $8 to $10 range. So I think I am going to make out on my grab bag and my little pottery piece here. Not so sure about these items. Do you guys think I did a good turn? And what is your favorite? And would you pick up mystery bags? Do you ever pick up mystery bags just to see what you get? I will always pick up mystery bags of yarn and ornaments. And in this case, it was crafting supplies, because it's just too much fun, and the price was right. Now, if they had priced that at like $10 or $12, like, I would not have picked it up. But at $3.50, I'm definitely going to take a chance, especially because I knew like one skein of yarn would pay for the whole thing. But this buttons, that could be worth a lot. I think the buttons could really bring in a lot of money. And then on top of that, there's the jar too. Well, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I am trying to grow my channel here on YouTube. Put any comments down below. I love reading your comments. And I will catch you guys later.